Yo, I ain't gonna cap to y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jimmy, where are you? Where are you, bro? I don't know where you at, but I do know what you doing. MrBeast Games, Amazon. Apparently, it's not looking too good, and Amazon might have made a mistake. But I'm gonna let Koosh take it over and tell us what we're working with today. Y'all already know what it is. We got Amazon's biggest mistake, MrBeast.
Oh my god!
I don't go a
I love
day.
Amazon.
I don't go a day. If your name not Jack Doherty Neon or Sniper Wolf, bro, you getting these credits. Shout out Just Koosh. I ain't gonna lie. We just watched his other video on Neon the other day. Excellent content creator. Love how he makes his vids. And y'all go subscribe to him, like his vid, obviously, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But without further ado, Mom.
Oh, come
Amazon's
on.
biggest mistake.
I need to go to the Amazon. AA
Now, Jeff Bezos made a few mistakes in his life, but there are
Amazon
major
Anonymous.
ones. First marrying his ex-wife and then
What?
her coming, talking half of his fortune. Second, getting into business with Mr. Beast himself. And third, shaving his head fully with a razor and going out in the sun in public with other people around and absolutely blinding everyone because...
Bald!
God damn, have you seen the shiny on his forehead?
Who's
have you
bald?
seen how shiny his head
Who?
He talking about Jeff Bezos, but I'm talking about the clip from SpongeBob. You remember that in the movie where they had King Neptune came in, but he was bald, so he had to put the bag over his head. Bald! That's,
Oh my god!
yeah, that was so funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's a classic to this day.
His ex-wife, current girlfriend, mistress, whatever, they don't need a mirror in their life. All they have
Jeff
to do is
Bezos,
they're
like,
in
remember when
public,
we watched
or
the
you know,
rich
even
joint he
at
had?
home. Go.
My bad, y'all be complaining about us talking over John,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to make Mom realize, because obviously I'm way more in tune with the Jones going on with the dramas and all that. Mom is, bro. Mom got big boy job. We not on the internet, terminally online, right? So peep game. So basically, you remember Jeff Bezos? We watched the video. Shout out Wealth Boat, by the way. I forgot Wealth Boat too. When we watch a lot of Wealth Boat videos because Troll's a pocket watcher. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack.
You like to see what people doing with their money.
I like to see if you spending your money wisely or if you're crashing your $500,000 car, Jack. Anyway, but you know it's cool. I'm not big gonna sub him because he getting a sub tomorrow. It's cool, but my main point is that you remember like his wife. Like, he had a wife, and then I guess he had a scandal or some John, or he probably, what's it called? An affair or whatever. And then he turned his mistress basically into his wife, and then she don't even look like a human.
Yeah.
She doesn't look human.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry if that's offensive.
She was looking.
I'm sorry. Some of y'all just got to really understand. I understand if y'all want to get like body mods or whatever, or I don't know. What's it called? Like plastic surgery? I don't know. You want to make modifications to your body because you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. That's totally fine. But bro, when you go into
like
a point
cat or something,
where you look like, nah, I ain't even gonna lie. She looked like a freaking.
Anyway,
I'm not saying it. I'm gonna leave it on. They already can't.
Bring Jeff's head and look in the south, fix her makeup, fix their teeth, whatever's inside it, and then bloop, it goes back on. It is so shiny. I want to play. Jeff, Uncle Jeff, I want to give you $5 only to put baby oil on your forehead and then shut talking. The pleasure. Anyways, we're getting off topic.
Did he?
Okay. Look, he said we get off topic.
MrBeast, Amazon's biggest mistake. If you're not aware, MrBeast signed a gigantic deal with Amazon in March of 2024 this year, even bigger than K-size forehead. And he was given a budget of $100 million to shoot this.
Pocket change. It's like, nah.
For who?
Nah, honestly, bro.
Jeff?
Nah. Well, yeah, no, for Jeff, yes. Yeah, he's top five richest in the world, so of course.
And Elon.
Shoot, for Jimmy, it could have even been like that too, because the Feastables and John worth like what, $5-6 billion. But even still, though, my main point to that is like, yo, we cover in this video because Jimmy, I don't know what you've been going on, bro, but my main thing is I want to let two things be known, at least from my standpoint, in my opinion. One, y'all are never getting that response. We are never getting it, bro. Like, it's just not happening no more because. The current life cycle of like content these days, and especially around this time, especially with shorter form content and people's attention spans being garbage, it's like his drama already kind of fell off everywhere except for Twitter. But that's expected to happen because even when everybody thought he was a godsend, a saint, they were still ragging him on Twitter. So what's the difference now? Yeah. But every other platform, they just nah. They don't even care no more, except for like, oh my bad, I didn't want to talk to you. Go ahead.
No, I just said it's over.
That's what I'm saying. Except for like heads that do like the commentary drama space and us, you know what I'm saying, like other heads in the community, bro, or reacting like, bro, that's the only Jones you getting from him. Like that's real life, like in a negative light. I'm not seeing no negative Jones in the comments for real on any of his vids. Again, like if you go on any other socials that's not Twitter, it doesn't look like anyone's really asking about this John no more. Now, granted, I'm not one of them people, Jimmy. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
Yes, James, he's still waiting. That's what he talks about a lot.
Yeah, because I need this response, bro. Like, yo, when you have all these type of bulls like confirmed, like, well, and I know Dog Pack, bro, Dawson, you done folded, bro. But like when a lot of these bulls is confirmed weird, like Delaware, bro, like you have to address this, bro. Man, I can understand why he wouldn't address it too, because it brings light to an audience that probably wouldn't have known about this if they're not in that drama life cycle or whatever. But still, though, even for the people that do that, it's just bad looks. It's just bad looks. But hey, man, that's not me.
Reality TV show, whatever it is. Now, the reason I was undecided to collab with MrBeast in March of 2024 is because they want to set the biggest reality show in history. Because as you know, Prime is just trying to step up his game to just shoot Netflix out of the game. They've been doing big things, spending big money. And with this TV reality show, they decided to bring something new that Netflix hasn't yet. They were giving out, according to MrBeast, $20 million has been set to give out to people, but the ground prize being $5 million with 2,000
It's alright, yo.
No, I'm feeling that, bro. I can't grammar either, bro.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that hefty. Shout out Koosh. But my main thing on this, too, is right. So, like, nah, because a lot of this is a question, because a lot of people were saying in the drama life cycle with the MrBeast games that a lot of them were supposed to get paid and they weren't getting paid. Now, I was confused on if they were employees or were they contestants. And a lot of people were saying, well, if you're a contestant, you're technically an employee. And I'm like, that doesn't make no sense, because I'm not on payroll. I'm just a bull, like, participating. If you first event, first joint, if I get out, bro, how much do y'all owe me? Now, granted, the question would be like, for all the people participating, these apparently 2,000 contestants, are they getting flown out? Are they getting all this? Is that getting paid for? Because if say for instance they just send out an email and they random people get an email and they get accepted, do they have to make their way over there to the set and all that, or is that paid for?
No, I think they gotta make their way there.
If they make their way there themselves, then I can understand why. Yeah, bro, I made all this investment and I need my cheese back. I could have been at work. You know what I mean? So I can understand if that's the case. Which most likely, not that I'm formulating it, it does seem like that, because cause think about it. If you live halfway across the country, like, cause North Carolina is obviously, where the studio and stuff is at, like, the warehouse. If you live halfway across the country, it's about to cost like 2 bands. They get over there, hotel, and I think they got heads for places to stay. But for all that traveling, just traveling expenses alone, I don't know. That's tough. Yeah.
Throughout the show, I think I am allowed to say this, we gave away over $20 million throughout the show.
The first 1,000 contestants were eliminated in a series that happened in Las Vegas. And as we all know, MrBeast always likes to do big things, always set records.
I know you, Jimmy, just got done shooting your Amazon show.
Oh my gosh,
which,
yes.
From what it sounds like, is going to be the biggest game show in history ever.
Probably.
Y'all broke how many Guinness World Records shooting it?
We broke over 40 world records while filming Beast Games.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Dropping later this year. Yeah. Most contestants of any game show in history. Largest cash prize of any game show in history. Most cameras recording simultaneously of any production in history. I can go on and on. I mean, if there's a world record for game shows, we broke it. And we even broke a lot of stuff that have nothing to do with game shows.
I would say one thing he loves more.
Quick yap session. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all could call me Glazer Bull Trill, Shaboing Trill, but yes, I will be watching this game show. I'm gonna keep it a whole front. I don't care.
I can't wait. I'm ready now.
If Jimmy never makes the response, L Jimmy, but bro, I gotta see this. What does he mean? The most cameras recording simultaneously? I'm trying to know what that means, because the island video he had. Remember that we were watching it when they went through the warehouse and he was talking about with Tariq in the room with all them cameras. I'm like, the island video, he was using all these Jones, mad different Jones. It was more than that, bro. This must have angles on like every person. Like,
angle on angle.
Angles on angles on angles. You didn't even know was possible, gang. That's really tough though. So yeah. Oh my bad. No, you gonna.
No, I'm just saying. Wow.
I'm saying in terms of production standpoint, I want to watch it just to see how highly produced it is. But again, if we're going on a moral standpoint and virtue signaling, Jimmy, I'm gonna need that response. I mean, we are gonna need that, John.
Okay,
but
whatever.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, that John gonna fall off after this year, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like his controversy, it's gonna fall off by Christmas, bro. Like this John, nobody's gonna be talking about this no more. Unless they make more garbage behind products.
More than money is his views. Actually, I like to take that back. No, he loves money more than anything. After everything we discovered about MrBeast, money is number uno. And obviously having 2,000
I feel like attention
people
is for
to
him.
compete
it's
in
attention.
prices. In one of the games, one of the interviews that I saw online, which you're going to see once the reality show comes out, is there's going to be like a 200 people on this side and 200 people on this side. And they're playing tug of war. What can go wrong when 200 people? When I play with 10 people and we're pulling tug of war, 5 people this side, 5 people the other side, we always fucking fall on each other and just injure each other. And we have a laugh about it, but imagine 200 people. Imagine one guy just slips and fucking 150 people just falls on them. It's a shit show, and the biggest shit show was...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. Cause that's illogical. What did you mean? Like, imagine 150 people fall on you. That's not gonna happen. When you do tug of war, usually in a straight line. So if one will fall, like, yeah, he may fall into you and he may fall into somebody else, but everybody else not falling. But maybe I'm just taking that to the extent.
Yeah, you're taking it. I'm
over-exaggerating.
You know what he means.
In Las Vegas, and the second biggest shit show that happened was in Toronto, which was the second stage of the whole game.
This looks cool.
Now let's pause on the fuck-ups on the MrBeast games. We're gonna go back to that later on. Let's talk about why MrBeast is the biggest mistake that Amazon has made.
The meat and potatoes.
Mr. Ava got exposed, and YouTube's homepage was filled with Mr. Ava stuff. And to this day, I want to say hundreds of new allegations. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe like around 50 to 80 new allegations.
Roughly, probably
I would
like
say
30
came
maybe
against MrBeast. And usually when these allegations, there's so much backlash and drama comes towards you, your sponsors, your brand deals, the people you
drama
work
content,
with, the people you're in business with, anything. This is what they do.
Nah, what you mean? I ain't see that. Nah. What you mean this controversy happened? I ain't happen. They looking the other way. Yeah. Yo, I don't even want to repeat this because, man, we had a whole conversation about this. I remember we was watching the unschooling video and talk about how all these companies and all these, even school systems, which, again, you can attest to, has a business structure where somebody's at the top. It's all technically corporate at the end of the day. So if something goes bad for somebody in a higher position, yeah, we going to sweep that under the rug. But if it go bad for you, the bull that's getting paid minimum wage, we going to see you later. So, and that is called life. No cap, life is unfair. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And this is some shady type Joe, not Koosh, but like these business practices that they be, or not business practices, unethical business practices they be doing. This John is bad, but bro, that's life, bro. Companies gonna want to make money. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you that.
I don't know him. They will shit you out and flush you out and make sure the public knows it as well. But when it comes to MrBeast is at the top of his game, there is no getting out.
Yeah.
Even MrBeast's dog, animal, cat, whatever he has, his bird has an NDA that if a bird flies away, the bird will get sued. So Amazon is now stuck with MrBeast after all the allegations have come out towards MrBeast, and MrBeast is just pretending like nothing happened, just going with it. He even showed up in the Impulsive podcast with Logan Paul and KSI. They sat down, they talked about a lot of things, including the Beast games, but never about any of the allegations or anything that, you know, anything bad happened in the past couple months. He hasn't addressed any of it, even though he said, like, what, 2 months ago that he's going to London.
Honestly, for y'all's sake, I'm not gonna repeat it because I've been saying this the whole time. But yeah, they're not gonna address this. They're not. Like, Jimmy's not gonna address his. KSI, y'all see the next vid. I ain't gonna lie.
I did talk to Mr.
Beast.
I called him and I said 2 things. One, when are you going to reply? And he echoed what was said in the dog pack video, which is when everything comes out, he's going to make 1 reply as opposed to a reply after every single video. So we'll see when that happens.
He also said in that interview that he spent more than the budget that he was given. So he spent even more than $100 million.
But you spent way more.
But yes, I also spent way more than $100 million. I somehow got one of the largest unscripted deals in history and then managed to lose tens of millions of dollars filming.
Bro.
And guess whose pocket is that going to come out of? You guessed it right. If Jeff Bezos had hair, he will be pulling it out. But he doesn't, so he probably does his ass hair or eyebrow. I don't know.
My question, so he overspent. Does that mean Amazon supplied him with the extra funds, or did he use his own funds? Because then that's where I'm kind of confused at. Like,
he probably used his own funds.
I would imagine, right, in that situation, because, especially these companies like Amazon, we got a lot of cheese, but, bro, we got to make sure the Jones, we doing is straight profit.
Yeah.
Which, actually, now I take it back, because what's Twitch profit? Anyway, I'm going to leave it alone. But, like, that's beside the point. Yeah. They all these corporate companies not trying to worry about the John. I know Amazon, like, bro, as bad as I'll be like, oh, Amazon, oh, this very taking over. Bro, Amazon real useful when I go on the app, gang. Sorry, I'm using it, bro. That's really tough, bro. You better just start looking for actual products instead of getting scammed by these fake Johns not checking reviews. That's your fault. But, like, not the victim blaming no job. But, like, off of this, it's just like, I don't know. I would imagine he uses his own funds, though. Because these companies got strict budget limits, bro. We got to make sure our cheese is most definitely up and staying in our pockets, bro. That's tough. I don't know.
yourself, how would this, affect Amazon? They're just doing Beast games. It's just MrBeast videos. His allegation doesn't have to do anything. Well, this is where you're wrong, because MrBeast and Amazon have been sued, just like the video we covered literally 2 weeks ago. Why? Because of the Beast fuck-ups. Easy. He's literally being sued by both the contestants.
Whoa, nah.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
The contestants are suing him?
Yes! More indictments! No, let me stop playing. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm actually joking.
California.
I just think this makes me think like on an overall scale, because you obviously know especially with the indictments, y'all know mainly who I'm talking about. But why is it that like I was rarely see like 2023 and any time before that, even peak 2020 cancel culture wasn't this bad, bro. Like heads are getting exposed and sued for everything. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, if you get a minuscule, the tiniest micro celebrity sign of clout, bro, you better not talk to nobody. You better collect your check and keep it pushing. Cause then you try to throw a game show in John like this, bro, mess the whole John up. I'm not saying I don't know the whole John, but it's looking pretty bad. If they got you on this many Jones, I'm seeing
James
14
and Amazon.
Wow. Okay, hold on. I just want to read through these class action complaints. 1, failure to pay minimum wages. That's what I was talking about earlier. What does that mean? Like for who? For the contestants or the employees? If we're assuming the contestants, it makes sense. And employees is duh. Like if you're on the set, clearly. Liquidated damages for failure to pay minimum wages.
Okay.
Damages to what? Their property? How? Wait, I don't know. Failure to pay overtime. Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Hat.
They just want to throw that in there.
No. So we can't. No, we don't know this for sure. But
I'm sorry.
Everyone getting canceled has a sexual crime. But keep going. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying. It's like, we don't know. They don't know. Why they gotta throw that in there? Is everything sexual harassment?
That's what they're suing them for. But that's what I'm saying.
They could have just said harassment in the workplace.
We can't. But you can't sit here and sugarcoat that, because if it really was some actual bad harassment,
Number
that
5.
needs to be complained.
Failure to prevent harassment. There it is.
Failure to prevent. And there you go. We're literally just answering my question. All right, let's get to these. Negligent infliction on emotional. Don't care. I'm not gonna lie. This is like, bro, y'all gotta stop being babies. Anyway,
uninterrupted meal breaks. Come on.
Failure to provide uninterrupted meal breaks. Oh, that's terrible. Failure to provide uninterrupted rest breaks. What? Yo, this ain't. Yo, did Jake have a point? Psych. No, he didn't. He did not. Anyway, 10, failure to provide accurate and itemized wage statements. Failure to indemnify for employee expenses and losses in discharging duties. Unfair business practices. Let me move us out the way. Unfair business practices, false advertising, and declaratory relief. Hey man, everybody got their allegations, and Jimmy, it just repeatedly get worse for you. I don't know how it gets worse every time. That's really tough.
And the staff who work at MrBeast and the third-party staff who were hired by MrBeast as well. Now, this is where the juicy drama starts. In Las Vegas, contestants reported having their medication withheld. So any medication that you have, you need to give it to the staff before you enter the whole thing, and we will let you know once you have it. Oh, you need your inhaler? Too bad. Breathe air. You have diabetes, skill issues. Why are you here in the first place? It's just so stupid. Why would you want to take away their medication?
My hypertension pills, and I can't take it? Because I'm doing this?
First thing I say for everything, proof. But if we're saying hypothetically this is true, this is deplorable. I'm sorry, like, how you go? Like mom said, mom take a lot of pills, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. Well, not a lot of pills like that, obviously. Your mom take a lot of meds, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, keep your good health on, keep it going, Doc read in a minute. I hate looking at that junk, because I'm like, yo, this is looking bad. I don't know if you're supposed to be taking this many junks. If somebody would look at me and tell me, yo, your mom for this junk, she can't have the pills. What is you talking about, bro? What? I'm looking at you like you're retarded. I'm like, yeah, that was funny, but we gonna keep going now. Like, huh?
For what? You're afraid someone's gonna cheat and inject someone with diabetes shot that the other person will lose and fucking lose consciousness?
Exactly.
Why would you take away their medication? Anything we're reading from here is from Rolling Stone, and according to them, it's been confirmed because they've been up every contestants and the staff working their asses, and they've been asking a lot of questions. So thanks to them, we have all this information. He said there were medications were withheld, being injured and sleeping on stadium floors. with many saying they were speaking out in hopes that the production would improve. But according to six...
Oh, yeah, they're wearing these to hide the fact that they're MrBeast fans. Because I noticed those look crazy. Like, why are they wearing trash bags?
And they got it on because what?
They're you see the shirts, they're hiding that they're MrBeast contestants. Because obviously, if you see 200 people in the same fit, this don't say MrBeast. You already saw what they was doing when Jimmy was at that hotel. Every mug in the city is popping out to this John. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
So they had to wear garbage bags?
No shaboing.
So why they don't have... so they had to wear garbage bags so they could hide that?
To hide it, yeah.
So they shouldn't even have the shirts on yet.
Exactly. But well, no. Because then you got to... I don't... See, now... Yo, this even goes even deeper because now I'm like, you got to verify that each person is who they sent to, or if you sent out emails or whatever form of John to select people. So how are we... Yeah, this... I don't know, man.
Maybe they mailed the shirts to them.
Jimmy, you gotta just... Jimmy, I know you got a lot of cheese, bro. Like, you just gotta hire more heads that are gonna make sure everything is pristine. And I know, like, obviously that's gonna cause for more salaries. You gotta pay more and more heads. But, bro, guess what? We don't get canceled and we don't hire RSOs. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. That's so tough. Like, obviously, there's more on the back end of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's obviously the hiring process, and to find people that are this good is obviously harder. But, bro, you're the richest, bro. Not the richest YouTuber. I don't know if that's actually true. But, like, you are most definitely the biggest YouTuber on the planet. Like, that is stamped in facts. So, like, bro, I'm gonna put it like this. His mom was the human resources. So, yeah.
Crew members who worked in Toronto as well as several contestants. Conditions on the reality show's productions were dangerous. So obviously when you bring 2,000 people, you need to think of their expenses, their food that you're paying for. Okay, because you are not literally paying them to be there. You're giving them a chance for a prize. If you want to give them this chance and if you want to make it the biggest TV show in history, obviously, you need to consider all the, not only the safety in your show, but also where are they sleeping, where are they eating, where there was a picture literally in the lobby of a hotel, everyone with a garbage bag, like 1,000 people.
Yep.
And now, according to them, they were sleeping on the floor, they were waiting, there was a lot of wait list to book the room. This shit should have been prepared from before.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the point I was just saying earlier. Like,
should've.
You needed people to have this set. Like, you know how Jimmy will have videos like 3 months in advance? Like, because, like, remember, we was like, he was really MrBeast glazes. I'm going to keep it a whole stack. I won't lie to you. Like, we was sitting there calculating out how long it would take for Jimmy to post videos. And, John, I'm not even going to cap. I was really parasocial, bro, but I wasn't trying to stalk him. But, like, I was really putting that John up. So I'm like, all right, word. You're holding the biggest game show to ever exist in human history, right? That's fire. Biggest jackpot prize, that's fire. But you couldn't set up like a year in advance having all this. That's cap, bro.
They should have had that hotel booked a year.
The whole building. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is... Yo, I've seen smaller creators do some junk like this, so why couldn't Jimmy do that? And I know it's a lot of people. You're the biggest content creator on the planet. Like, what? Oh my god, there's no way. Like,
of the whole show was shot in Toronto, and still more shit happened as we covered it in the last 2 MrBeast videos, I would say, where crew members who worked at the Toronto leg of the event described a potentially unsafe working environment that was disorganized, wild, and staffed with a crew with a little experience on the project of this scale. But these games have no precedent. It's a fiery fest kind of feeling. One crew member who worked in Toronto and left the production early says that there's a reason why this level of production hasn't been attempted before. It certainly should never have been attempted without people that know what they are doing. So
that sentence at the end right there, I ain't gonna lie, I know I'm a yapper, but that just encapsulates that whole John that we were just talking about, man. Like literally that whole John, like having everything set up. It's just, I just feel like at this point, bro, like, I know, like, we're in an era where you could literally get canceled for everything. Twitter, John, is really bad, and the people think that just because you disagree with them or whatever, like that you're the worst person of all time. And I'm not saying this to really obviously like D-Ride Jimmy or no John, but it's just like, bro, like, some heads is ragging too much. Some heads is gonna expect the world, like, and no matter what they do. Other heads gonna expect nothing. It's like, bro, here's the two sides to this coin. Here's the two sides to this coin with this Beast Game, John. If you're a contestant, you know what you went here for. Like, let's not lie. You went here at the chance to win $5 million. Let's not sit here and lie. Okay, Jimmy, you are presenting this opportunity because you are a content creator. You're obviously trying to do bigger and bigger things, become more and more like basically more and more like a star than more or less a YouTuber. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't even, does he even count as YouTuber anymore? Like, well, obviously yes, but like in terms of like MrBeast basically on celebrity status. Again, no glaze. But it's like, I can understand these bulls came obviously knowing what the John, and they might have expected better Jones, which is fair for them. I feel like that. But at the same time, with Jimmy, it's like if you couldn't promise them, or like if you couldn't really guarantee that they had well accommodations in John like that, why did you even like give them the opportunity to get this changed? You know what I mean? And then I'm not saying that specifically. I'm just talking about overall. Why even do the game show if you? And I'm not saying, it's not obviously Jimmy that said that last statement, but it was somebody on the set, and like that's like the same thing as Dawson saying he got texts from people that work there, but there's no showing like who said this. You know what I mean? So that's just he said, she said. But even still, you should have had all of this John like already done. Like I'm failing to see where he couldn't have done that at. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like with all these, especially with all these other Jones he did. Like I know heads, like I just said, heads be over expecting the world, but Jim, you could at least have hotel rooms like man. Like you wildin', bro. Like this is crazy. Like,
if you didn't know, a crew member was injured because a 6 feet concrete wall just fell on his legs, and several contestants were injured in this whole situation as well. And the staff member, production team, they're like, they didn't know basically what to do. It's like putting 100 kids in a classroom.
Wait. What do you mean they didn't know what to do? Where is the med staff? What are we talking about?
They should have had that.
What? No. Yo, Jimmy, you gotta stop, bro.
Sure,
you gotta stop. Like, you're going too corpo. You gotta chill.
Going too fine. You need more people. You need more space. You need a lot of things in this whole situation. My best guess is Jimmy cheapened out and he put his money in his pocket and decided to, the budget that he got, to gamble most of it and just spend as little as he can on the whole experience for the whole staff and the contestants themselves. Also, according to New York Times, some contestants claim that they have not received adequate food or medical care, like, healthy food. They were instead receiving lunch leave, which only had real cheese. And some of the competitors have suffered injuries from physical challenges as well. They described the whole competition as chaos, which led to 6 hospitalized. Both contestants acknowledged that the production was put in a bad position when trying to bring Donaldson's vision to life. One contestant who made it through the round to Toronto tells Rolling Stone that they slept on the ground of the stadium and were confined to their hotel rooms, none of which they were warned of beforehand. They were in over their heads and they didn't know what to do. This is what they said. Like, people were just doing things that they couldn't control. The best way I could relate.
And that's where like you remember when Jimmy was always saying like he wants to be the biggest YouTuber, the best YouTuber, all them podcasts, and then you would hear a lot of people say, the only thing he worries about is attention and money and fame. And like, yo, to a degree, I do agree with y'all. Like, let's not even lie. No. Actually, Asmongold said this the other day, and this is stamped. I don't care what nobody says, bro. If you post a video on this website, YouTube, bro, your eventual goal is to monetize it. Stop lying, bro. You not posting on this John just for fun. You lying, bro. Like, right. I'm gonna keep that a whole bean. As much as I would love to come on here and rag on Jack Doherty and Neon every single day, bro, also doing this to where, I gotta actually make some decent cheese. We gotta cover other people, bro. Jack gonna fall off in 2 months. We gotta go cover Jimmy, bro, or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? So let's just get that out the way further. But, Ma, would you agree that there's a point where you're so obsessed with something, because this is also what they were saying about you. You're so obsessed with something where it becomes a detriment to not only other people, but yourself? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, this is perfectly how I'm describing Jimmy right now. Like, bro, Jimmy, I get it, gang. You want to be the biggest YouTuber in the world? You literally are. You want to be like the best content creator? That's fine. But you're focused too much. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I had to dead be honest about this, John, bro. Okay. Ex-girlfriend, bro, I was more of the bull looking in the future. I want to own a mansion when I'm like 25, and she was learning I'm living it now, but it's a different. And I guess you could say it's biased from my standing, but like, I ain't gonna lie, she had no future goals, bro. I ain't gonna.
We ain't talking about people. Let's go.
Nah, not like that. I'm just saying, like, bro, what do you want to be when you grow up? Don't know. Anyway, that's beside the point, right? Bruh, Jimmy, you living too far in the future, gangster. You gotta look now. What do these heads need now? Not, oh my God, this game show is gonna be huge and I'm gonna go even farther up. No, you gotta think, this game show is gonna be huge, but we gotta make sure it's successful. Right. It's not looking successful. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Looks bad. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's tough. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Mom.
You gotta take care of your peoples. You gotta take care of your peoples. You gotta take care of like your staff. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you know, to get where you going. Like, okay, give me an example. Like, an artist or whatever. Their fans or the people that's buying their music and stuff. You gotta be good to them because they the ones that's getting you big. So he needs to be good to his crew. He needs to be good to the contestants.
That help him make his content.
Yes.
I totally understand where you come from, and I do agree with that too. That's why I'm concerned on when he showed when Kush just showed that John with the oh my god the lawsuit. When he showed like, oh, not paying employees, like I'm trying to figure, does he mean like his staff, like his production staff? How are you not paying these bulls? They're literally filming so you can have content.
Well, they said it was the contestants, but that was the plaintiff. So.
That's what I'm saying. If it was the contestant, oh yeah, true.
It was the contestant.
So if that's mainly just covering contestants, and I don't know what that means. I still don't know what that means. Like, did he guarantee you money to come out? Like, this is, I think that's what it is, because with the $20 million in the first part of it, remember that he said I gave away an extra $20 million on top of the $5 million or whatever. Maybe that's what it was, and hopefully so. That would be good, because hey, at least if you lost, hey, you could get back home.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, my main point to what I'm saying is just like, yeah, Jimmy, he just looking too far in the future, man. Like and I understand where he coming from with that, because I was the same way. Like when I still am to say I'm looking for a 5-bed, 5-bath. I don't know about y'all, but like sometimes you gotta look in the moment and just really think like, oh yeah, I need to handle the business and Jones I got going on now. I gotta make sure everything is good so that things is good now. In the future, it's gonna be great. John is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, Koosh, talk to me.
Amazon and MrBeast is MrBeast is Homelander and Amazon is Vok. Amazon wants to let go of MrBeast, but MrBeast is so strong with his NDAs that he is going to shut out Amazon with a huge lawsuit. I'm pretty sure that MrBeast already had these paperwork ready and signed by Amazon before they made any decisions going forward, and there's no backing out of the deal until the whole thing is done.
God.
You cannot go out, basically, no matter what. Because 100% after all these allegations, there's no way that Amazon wouldn't back off from this whole thing. But I'm not talking about like, oh, MrBeast didn't.
Yo, I'm saying here like, y'all ever see them pictures where you see the heads with the feather, and instead of writing with a quill and ink, they writing it in blood? Not to say somebody gonna die, but like basically, yo, you not getting out of this one, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Amazon can't get out of it, because if they get out of it, they gonna be hit with a lawsuit, a bad one.
But they probably win anyway. They're $1 trillion company. I don't care how much cheese Jimmy got, bro. You not out suing Amazon. There's no way to do that. I think
I'm waiting for my package now.
You definitely ain't getting no reach for that. I'm surprised they even sent you it back.
I'm talking about Amazon.
Yes, and I'm talking about Amazon too. Yeah, you try to do a return. Yo, if y'all ever done a return process on Amazon, boy, it's not that complicated, but boy, I don't feel like doing that, Joe. But like, I ain't gonna hold you. That's again, even with that beside the point, it's Jimmy, man. Jimmy, man, a lot of people would kill to be in a position, and you don't even understand, bro.
High five one of his fans. Oh my god, backlash. He's not humble at all. We're not talking about that. We're talking about MrBeast punching the shit out of that kid. This is the type of backlash and drama that MrBeast is into currently. And believe it or not, there are many other things as well that is coming against MrBeast. Like this whole live stream where they promised to give 25 people $10,000, which sums up to $250,000. And they're saying that they've been ghosted for the past 6 weeks.
Clip. Nah, this is out of context. I remember this. He said this was specifically for his like friends. And I know that sounds messed up, but yeah, he was mainly talking about like the Ludwigs of the world. He was only giving that to the millionaire bulls. Let's keep it a whole stack. Like, let's keep it a whole beat. And I know Jimmy has given away money to obviously homeless people and other heads before. It's not like he's never done that. Like, but he was in this clip. I'm pretty sure specifically talking about like people like Ludwig. Not that Ludwig is in this, but just to use him as an example. Like his friends. You as a contestant in the Beast games, or me and Mom watching his vids before. No, we're just parasocial bulls. We're not his friends. I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, me just.
That person that's at Feastables. Whatever. Wait, that's Toasty again. All right, Toasty, you already won 10 grand. It cancels out.
And Toasty reposted, I don't know if you guys remember this, but MrBeast promised me $10,000. I was reached out to after the stream to be put on the list, but they have stopped all.
That's crazy. Okay, now this would even something, because obviously Toasty is a bull who got a little bit of clout on him. But like, yo, dang. So Jimmy, now we just straight up scamming? Because I'm thinking like, oh yeah, nah, he was just gelling. He was serious. They reached out to Bull too. You got proof of this though? See, nah, this is where we gonna go to in the levels of content, because I want to believe him, but at the same time, bro, I'm sorry, I'm not trusting nothing on Twitter, bro. Like, that John is dead. And I know, obviously, hypocritical Twitter gonna be like, I know, yo, you be using Twitter Jones for the, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's just to add meat to the vids, bro. Like, nah, let me stop playing. Nah, let me stop being like that. But like, but like, yo, nah, seriously, like any information like this is just like tough, because you know, heads be going back and forth on Twitter all the time. But as far as this, if he didn't get his money, bro, Jimmy, it's looking even worse.
Yeah.
If you promised him the cheese, like, I think he just said over the stream, yada yada BS. If you, bro.
All communications about 6 weeks ago. We also have a MrBeast AI situation, but also back to the whole Beast games. MrBeast said in his podcast with Logan Paul and KSI that he spent $15 million for that, to build a whole village for the contestants so they can rest over there, so they can all stay in one spot. And it became much easier once, the number just reduced it. The first, literally after Las Vegas, it went from 2,000 to 1,000 contestants, and just during the whole competition challenges, a lot of people just got eliminated. So it's just much easier for the crowd control. But still, if you want to bring 2,000 people, you gotta make sure everyone is safe. If you want to make history, you don't want to go down as the guy who fucked really up making history. You want to go as the guy who did a great job at making history. So long story short, MrBeast puts himself as a humble guy who doesn't care about money, who lives a simple life, but behind closed doors, he's a gambling addict. As we covered up in the last video, all he cares about is money. He doesn't care. He wants to make history. He wants to put his name out there. And my best guess is he's holding Amazon on a leash. Maybe I'm wrong.
I still disagree with Kusho on that. I still don't think Jimmy's main thing is to get cheese. I think he has enough. Like, he has enough cheese for one individual person. Like, if he just worried about himself, bro, his chocolate brand worth $6 billion. As much as I hate Feastables or not, that junk's still worth $6 billion. So, like, he got cheese. I think he just really loves this attention. Like, he loves this adrenaline from attention. I genuinely think, like, he just really wants to be known as the biggest YouTuber like ever. Like, that is just his main goal. Which, it's a checks and balances. That could be a good hand on one thing. That could be a bad hand on another thing. So, tough. I don't know.
But this is my best guess. This is what makes sense right now, because there's no way Amazon would have stayed after all these allegations. They won't be like, justice for MrBeast. All of you are wrong. He didn't hire a registered person. How dare you? There's absolutely no way after this 7,000 allegations that came towards them over the past 3-4 months that they would keep him. And if you think this is the last MrBeast drama, there will be no more MrBeast drama. Well, you are mistaken, my friend.
Gonna be a lot
you
more.
are absolutely mistaken, because you'll be seeing it right here. That stuff, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, me chill, bro. But yeah, no, seriously. I was saying, like, it might fall off by December, but I don't know. It really just depends how the Twitter cycle goes, because if more and more information still does come out about, is Ava done? Like, we done with Ava, right? Like, can anything more come out of that?
Ava,
okay, that's dead. Yeah. Okay, so Delaware still needs to be addressed. LaCoya Hill still needs to be addressed. The illegal lotteries needs to be addressed. Like, all this stuff needs to be addressed. I ain't gonna cap. So, if any more information about those certain subjects that have to do with dramas that are already out now, have more information that release about it, say, for instance, Dawson drops a fourth video, which I'm not watching, because Dawson, again, you lost your credibility, gang. But, like, any other added information to any more of the dramas going on now is just going to create more and more drama, because it's just going to be more and more people covering this drama. So, yeah, low-key, this drama cycle probably won't die. And if it does, it'll be like start of next year, new year, new me type John. We need to have some resolutions. My resolution: more slop content. No, I'm stop playing.
Oh my gosh.
Because Mr. Jimmy, this is the gates have opened, and there will be exposition after exposition. Diddy's party ended, MrBeast's party started, literally. But anyways, just wanted to update you with this whole situation. As usual, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new here, like and subscribe. Take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.
Shout out Koosh. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, please, y'all. I'm telling y'all, bro. These are all heads I'll be generally watching, like, on my own time. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all please go subscribe to Koosh, man. Like, it's just, popping. Good videos. But, man, y'all, we at the end of this, boy. And, honestly, I don't got that much else to say, y'all. Like, it's just not looking good for Jimmy on a lot of sides, man. And we didn't even mention the Lunchley thing at all in this video. And that's a whole nother drama in itself.
Yeah,
so
that's another thing.
That's tough.
I'm still going to watch it.
Oh, yeah, no, the game show. I want to see this, too.
I'm still watching it.
This is the biggest game show ever. Again, I don't care what y'all say. I love like photography, cinematography, and all that. I want to see how they got these different angles. And yo, editing schemes. I ain't gonna lie. It might be time to take some notes. Because, hey, it's brainwashing y'all kids, but guess what? It's getting views. Now, let me stop playing. Nah, head's gonna be like, oh my God. Oh my, you didn't care about the children. Please go watch any of our old videos. Anyway, like, beside the point, y'all already know. Jimmy, more drama. You know how it be. Amazon, hopefully nothing happens between Amazon and Jimmy, or no lawsuit, because either way, that's just gonna add bad. Like, it's gonna end up badly either way, so it don't matter. But we just gonna see when the next joint come out. But yo, we at the end. Mom, go ahead and tell them what they gotta do. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like this video?
Yeah, you should. You should.
Comment. Oh, we don't be telling them to comment.
We don't be telling them to comment. Yo, if y'all,
because y'all be doing it. Thank you.
I was about to say that y'all started to comment more and more recently, so I just be saying there like, hey,
but still comment. Comment whatever you got to say about James Donaldson and Amazon. Help me! I have a problem. I'm ordering on Amazon like every day. Cause Amazon.
Subscribe on God.
Subscribe. Turn on that post notification.
No, hold on. I do want to add to that. Yo, mom is an Amazon addict. Please get the Amazon and not.
That's why I gotta go to Amazon.
Now I'm cutting off the video at that.
But you're not.
Nah, but seriously though, y'all, turn on post notification button. So if you want to see any more content, you know what I'm saying, how we react in our commentary, any other Jones dramas going on. But mom, me, watch the whole video.
Yes.
And we out.
Peace.